Well, constipation is actually common, but what are the best options to treat it? Joining us this morning is Dr. VJ to give us some advice on how to take care of it and actually maybe even prevent it. And I would imagine grazing in the field might be one way to get that fiber in your system, right?
You know, depending on what was grown in the field, that might be a pretty good idea.
Might work. But that does seem to be the problem with most people who have that disorder, is that they just aren't eating enough of the right thing.
You know, you're absolutely right. Most people feel that with enough fiber and enough water in your diet, constipation won't be an issue. And so long as you eat a good amount of fruits and vegetables, varied fruits and vegetables, and drink enough water, you should not have an issue with constipation.
And there are different types of treatments. The stuff that will take care of it right away, maybe too fast, and the stuff that will take care of it slowly and comfortably.
Hey, that's absolutely right. So, you know, there are laxatives which you want to stay away from. Now, there are instances when laxatives may need to be taken, but the most important thing, as always, is the slow and steady way. You know, it's not always the easiest way, but it's the best way. Increase the amount of fiber and water in your diet. You know, laxatives actually make the stools thinner, and while it will encourage bowel movements, it won't actually completely empty your colon, and certainly it's worse for many other issues that come along with constipation. So fiber and water is really what you need to focus on. Getting it from your diet is the best way to do it, but if you cannot, or if you can't get enough through your diet, then certainly add fiber and water to your diet with supplements.
Prunes and prune juice get a bad rep. And it's very unfair. They actually taste pretty good, and the juice itself is an easy way to add fiber to your diet.
Absolutely, absolutely. They get a very bad rap. You know, most people that I know just can't stand them. Matter of fact, I know some people who stopped eating plums when they found out that prunes were dehydrated plums. You know, but really they are an excellent way. Ripe plums are good. Prunes, as you said, are very tasty, and prune juice is good as well. So, you know, if you need a short-term fix, actually that's the best way to go about it. Prunes, prune juice, and water.
And the people who suffer from this don't realize that fiber is something the body can't digest, and will actually lubricates your system.
It really does. It really does. The fiber and the water keeps the stools softer and bulkier, and it's more comfortable. So without a question, that is the way to go. Laxatives do the opposite. They can irritate things, worsen your hemorrhoids, worsen your fissures, whereas fiber does the opposite. Helps with both of those issues as well.
So if you feel like you're about to explode, you really need to see your doctor.
That's very important. Yeah, you know, if you suddenly have an issue with constipation where you've never had it through your entire life, then it's important to see your doctor, and the doctor will probably send you to a gastroenterologist where a colonoscopy will be done. And if this has not been done every 10 years, and if you've had a sudden change in your bowel habits where you went from the normal, you know, once every 3 days to 3 in a day, all of a sudden not having bowel movements, very important to get it checked out. Yes.
Thanks for stopping by this morning. Always good. Thank you very much.
Right.
And if you have a question for the doctor, all you have to do is send us an email. Here's the address, news@KIIITV.com, or just post it to our Facebook wall. The Doctor is In airs every Sunday morning.